Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step how to create this super elegant and gorgeous first birthday and christening card. If you like it, let's do it together. So first, let's create the card base. I'm going to need two panels measuring 8.5 by 6.5 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 6 inches all the way down. And I will need one more panel. So it is 8.5 by 6.5 of an inch. I'm going to score it at 6 inches all the way down. Now it will be time to fold and burnish those score lines. And I'm going to use my scissors to cut the triangles. And this is very crucial because this way no one will know that we actually use four pieces of card all together to create the card base because it's going to look like one piece of card. So if you like fancy fold and if you have never ever created a trifold card, I really hope you will give this one a go. So when this is ready, then I will need one panel to go at the back and one at the front. So this one is 6 inches by 8.5. And I'm going to use my liquid glue to adhere all the elements. And on the right hand side, I actually use a trimmer to cut the tiny bit off. And this is very crucial because we're going to have lots of mats and layers for this card. As you can see, I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the elements together. And if you make a mistake like I did here, you can do maneuver your elements. That's why I absolutely love this book binding glue. And if you'd like to get it, I left the link in the description down below. So here, when this is ready, I'm going to turn it over, actually burnish all those core lines first, and then we can add one more panel as well. So no one will see those flaps. How cool that is, right? So it is 6 inches by 8.5. Really quick and simple and very effective in the end because no one is going to see it. How cool is that? How often do you create first birthday or christening cards? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you do have your favorite color combo, I decided to add lots of elegance, so I'm going to start with the gold cardstock. And I need four panels measuring 5.75 by 8.25 of an inch. Three will go inside here, and one will go on the right hand side as well because you will see all the sides for this card. And I really wanted to add gold because when I think about those very special occasions like christening or first birthday, the elegance is the priority here. And how often do you use gold cardstocks for your card making projects? And if you do have your favorite, please let me know in the comments down below. So again, this one is 5.75 by 8.25 of an inch. And then decisions. How do you want to decorate the cut even further? First, I'm going to create one panel for the front as well. And again, it is 5.75 by 8.25 of an inch. And I had a look at my stash now, and I decided to use one of the oldest collections from my stash, and it is the Polish brand Altery Art. So this collection is Aurora. It is such a beautiful paper collection. You've got lots of elements to fussy cut and double-sided cards. And I have to tell you that the quality of this card is absolutely amazing. And you can also use it to create some boxes as well. And those butterflies here are simply gorgeous. So I thought for this very special occasion, I'm going to use this collection. It is so pretty and elegant as well. If you like this color combo, please let me know in the comments down below. And I also wonder, have you ever used any of the Polish brands for your card making projects? And if you do have your favorite, please let me know. I would really like to know. This one, as I told you, is a pretty old one, but I still love it. I decided to use that design paper for the front of the card. So I will need a panel 5.5 by 8 inches. Now I'm going to adhere it at the front of the card. And then decisions, how to embellish the card. So I really wanted to add some die cuts, and I had a look at my stash, and I did find this beautiful nested ovals fancy frames. And I die cut the biggest element. I absolutely love it. I'm going to add some dimension. So I'm going to use some double-sided foam adhesive, but only, as you can see, in the middle. So this way it's going to stand out pretty well on the card. And you can use your pokey tool to peel off the backing of that tape and then add a few drops of liquid glue. So all the elements are going to be adhered forever. I hope. So when this is ready, then you can decide how do you want to decorate it even further. I decided to use some chipboards from my stash, and this one says on your christening day. So we need to create some panels for the inside of the card. So it is 5.5 by 8 inches. As you can see, the image here is simply gorgeous. So I thought that would be such an amazing element on the inside of the card. And on the left and on the right side, I decided to actually create some panels. I cut the excess off, which I'm not going to use, and then I'm going to use some beautiful dies from Crafter's Companion, scallop edge rectangle frames. And I'm going to use the biggest one, and I also printed the message here, which I'm going to show you in a moment, and that will go behind the white frame. And this is absolutely amazing. I really wanted to have some contrast with white cardstock, so as you can see, the frame is slightly darker. And here I've got some beautiful card making magic dies, oval box collection, and that swirl is absolutely amazing. So for the frame, I use 300 GSM, and for the white swirl, I use 250 GSM. So there are two different cardstocks. That's why I do have the variety in color. And I really, really wanted to show it here together with the message. I thought that would be such a good idea. Now I'm going to adhere it on the panel, and I'm going to create one more panel exactly the same way with a different message. So one will go with the message how important the event is, and the other one will be who is it from. Such a cool idea, right? Often do you print the message for your cards? Please let me know in the comments down below. Here, as you can see, that flower pattern is absolutely gorgeous, and it goes so well with my August collaboration and challenge, Flower Craft Festival. Here again, I've got the same swirl, and I'm going to adhere all the elements. They are ready to put inside of the card. So, what do you think about this color combo? I wasn't very sure at the beginning, but then later on, I absolutely loved the card. Again, I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, to assemble all the elements together. And I also wanted to say, don't forget that on Friday, I'm going to have my last video in hashtag Flower Craft Fest, and I don't really want you to miss it. So if you're new to my channel, I really, really hope you will subscribe and stay tuned for that video. It is absolutely worth it. Here again, I've got the panel measuring 5.5 by 8 inches, and I'm going to assemble it here super quick and simple. So as you can see, if you have a very beautiful collection in your stash, you can create very elegant cards in no time. So why not? Here I fussy cut one of the flowers from those elements, and then I use the same gold cardstock that I used for the frames, using that beautiful cutting die from Card Making Magic from Oval Box Collection. I think those swirls really add more interest to those very special cards. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments down below. And I wonder if you have any of those styles of cutting dice in your stash. If you do, please let me know which one is it. So now I'm going to add some more interest inside of the card as well. And again, it's going to be exactly the same swirl. So all the elements are going to match on my card. And I really, really like it this way. If you do exactly the same, I really, really hope You actually use whatever is in your stash and don't really buy that many new elements or dies or paper pads because we do have a lot, right? So I'm going to add a small flower in the corner here. We can finish decorating the front of the card because I thought something was missing. I really wanted to add that cluster of flowers in the corner, and I also chose few other smaller flowers to go at the top. For the elements, I'm going to use some double-sided foam adhesive. As you can see, I'm nearly done with it, so I need to get a new one. And if you do have some preference about double-sided foam adhesive, please let me know what's your favorite brand. Again, I'm using my pokey tool to peel off the backing, then the card is going to be complete. But if you want to add even more interest and elegance to your card, you can also use some pearls from your stash. To be honest, at this point, I was thinking what kind of pearls I should add. So I had to look at my stash, and I do have pearls in many different sizes. But I thought it is the first birthday occasion and also christening. So maybe I should go with the smaller size. Do you actually choose the size of your pearls for your projects? And how do you decide which one is the correct one for the project? Please let me know because I really, really want them. In this collection, there were also some leaves to fussy cut as well, and I really think they add a little bit more elegance to the whole cut as well. And there was a tiny butterfly which I couldn't resist here. I really had to add it. So here are super tiny pearls, and I'm going to use my liquid glue to put a tiny drop of glue, then the card is complete. So, what do you think about this? Would you like to give this one a go? As I told you, it is 6 by 8.5 of an inch. So, later on, I created a matching box and I also used some white ribbon to wrap it. So, please let me know if you like to give this one a go. Thank you so much for watching, spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you need. And see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye!